Hey you guys, welcome back. I'm back with another bang banger. Okay, this is peach mango flavor. Y'all know what I'll be having to do for y'all. I gotta get to work in a few. And do y'all like my gloss? Because I mixed it today. That's his favorite color, so we gonna call him pink. Story time, and I just feel like it's just all too much, and I just feel like y'all all my business. Hey y'all, I'm back with another bang banger. Time where I ran away with my ex. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I didn't know I wasn't really ready for these love stories. I did not know I was not ready. Made a whole story time yesterday. That's what that first part was. I made a whole story time yesterday. Whole part one, everything for y'all. And realized I could not post it. Could not go that far. Hey you guys, I'm back with another bang banger. It's the countdown to my birthday. I gotta wear the birthday badge. Y'all, this is gonna be about the time where I ran away with my ex. I was super young. I'm not gonna tell y'all how young, but I was super young. The story time I had to go with because I wanted a love story so bad. I'm not doing another one of these for a little minute. Forgot a lot of what happened as far as like my past relationships. How my brain works, it's a good and a bad thing. It's a blessing and a curse. Like some time for you to remember something that happened to you or how grimy these dudes are. Just say what the Lord's trying to protect you from. You just like forget what people are capable of and what the devil is capable of. So, relationships can cause the devil to have open doors. Y'all, I'm really not even ready to tell this one for real, but listen, it happened. So yeah, we listen, we don't judge. I'm gonna do what y'all want, so I really don't care. I met this guy through a friend. We gonna call him Blue. My ex named Blue, right? And the only reason why I gave him a name for the story times because y'all have not seen the last of Blue. It's a lot of story times with Blue, but I just don't know if I want to tell him. Cause Blue did me wrong so many times, and it's crazy because he kept doing me wrong. It was just like, I'm not scared of doing you wrong. I'm gonna just keep doing you wrong. And you know, like when you that loyal girlfriend, and you just like, I just want him to do better. I don't want nobody else but him. I don't want nobody else but him. Looking crazy, like what? You could just find somebody else, but then you be like, oh, I don't want nobody else. I just want him to do better. Now my head is hurting, so I'm like, this is a lot. But yeah, I met him through a friend. We gonna call him Blue. To invite him over while everyone was at work. I think I was on summer vacation during this time. Like it had to be like a good August. Don't worry about going to school. Blue went over my house. My brother would come when he got off for work. When my brother Teddy would get off work, he used to always be like, something's missing. This is missing. This is missing. He was always so mean to me, y'all. He was always accusing me. Teddy was always accusing me of doing something. So it was just like normal him to be accusing me of things. It's him to be like, it just wasn't nothing new, y'all. It wasn't nothing new that he's accusing me of doing stuff. It's not nothing new. So I'm really not paying no attention to what he's saying because he usually accused me of doing stuff. It's not to like bash him or nothing, but it's just the way it is. Like that's just how, like, don't get me wrong, I love my brother, but it's just like that's how he is. So it was never like I actually took heed to what he was saying. And like when he started saying like his games was coming up missing from downstairs, he was like, I'm gonna just take them all upstairs. I was just like, all right, like I'm not the one taking them. But he used to get real mad and he used to just keep saying stuff kept coming up missing. So I'm looking like, all right, I mean, I am like bringing somebody in here when y'all not here. And it just got so bad, y'all, that he just started saying like, oh, I'm gonna get cameras. I started keeping a closer eye on Blue because I'm like, okay, hold on, this getting out of hand. One day in particular, and it wasn't really, I didn't really notice anything until this one day in particular where he came over with one of his friends. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, he doing introductions. He like, oh, Mia, meet my friend Tay. We just gonna call him Tay because there's no other story time about him, but it's just like, that's what came up to top of my head. So Tay come in, he come in, I'm like, oh, y'all hungry? What y'all want? Like, I'm just that girl. So yeah, they like, yeah, I'm hungry. So I pop one of the frozen pieces in the oven, and he asking me like, babe, can you go get that? I don't know, I don't remember what I had for him. It was probably some money or something that he needed, something that he wanted. You all, never again. I went upstairs to go get what he was asking for, and He ran out the door with his friend before I could even come back downstairs. All I heard was the screen door shut, close, slam, close. So I'm just standing up there confused. I opened up the desk. I opened up the laptop real quick. I text him on the laptop, like, where you going? Like, come back. Like, what are you doing? Or whatever. Tell me why. I have a feeling that they ran over to GameStop. Mind you, if you take certain games over to GameStop, then they can give you money for the games. So it's giving off they took the games out of my brother's little cabinet he had downstairs in the living room and ran off to GameStop to try to get the money for the games. Confused, I'm so young at the time, y'all. I see him the next day. He didn't even come back that day. I see him the next day. We made up. We was just sitting there talking like about what happened to you or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, I was like low key glad like I ain't had to get him. If it was money, I probably was glad like, oh shoot, I ain't had or whatever I was gonna give him. We make up and we watching TV in the living room. Yeah, we just getting real comfortable. I'm just like, okay, my mom don't come. If my mom didn't come home till 10, to this night she came home at 9:30. And you know when you just can't get enough of a person that you just want to sit there with them until the last minute. Yeah, it was giving that. So I wanted to sit there with him until 9:45 because I knew my mom wasn't gonna come back home until 10. So tell me why we hear the door unlocking early. I tell him, hurry up, run upstairs. We threw the covers, hurry up, run upstairs, took him to the third floor. And I ran back downstairs. I told him, don't make a sound, don't do nothing, don't say nothing, because if you do, she gonna hear you. Everything like downstairs, you can hear it or whatever, even if it's coming from the third floor. I mean, you can't hear everything from the third floor, but still. I run down to the basement and act like I'm doing laundry. She runs, my mom, I say, hi mom, you know, I'm saying, I'm trying to act normal, you know, how you doing? How's your day at work? Hope you didn't work too hard. I go down to the basement. I act like I'm doing laundry. She upstairs doing dishes like this. After I ran him upstairs, tell her don't say nothing, don't do nothing. I came back downstairs. She was asking me like, she had a lot of questions. Like she already knew like I was up to something. So yeah, I'm all the way in the basement at this point, y'all. Fast forward to when I'm doing laundry again. So I'm all the way in the basement and my mom in the kitchen. So she's a floor up from me and she's doing dishes. All of a sudden, I hear this bang, or like it's like something fell from upstairs. Like he started digging in something and something just fell. Like why would you, mind y'all, he's thieving. He's thieving he's thieving from us basically. So I didn't know at the time. For sure. I didn't know at the time for sure. So, but if I would have known, I wouldn't even have had that kind of company over. I shouldn't even have company over in the first place. But, you know, since y'all are angels in the comment, y'all gonna judge me. But here all the way in the basement. So I'm just looking like, I hope my mom didn't hear that. I know she did though. Because when I tell you, she's heavy footed. So every single step that she made in the kitchen to the living room to make it upstairs, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, she's heavy footed. I cannot even make this up. I didn't even have to think twice. I seen my jacket in the basement and I seen my shoes. Put on my shoes, grab my jacket. I hear people running down the stairs. I hear my mom saying, who are you? What is your name? Over and over again. Like, my mom, who are you? What's your name? Who are you? What's your name? Where you come from? You would have thought she was a foreign lady or something, the way she was talking. I'm like, mom, what about the wrong thing? You're supposed to be worried about why he's in your house. Yeah, I put my shoes on. I find my jacket. He's running out the front door as, my jacket from the basement, y'all. I ran upstairs and I think that's where I got my shoes as they're coming downstairs. And I didn't want to face the music, y'all. I didn't want to face the music. So I'm putting on my shoes in the living room as they're coming downstairs. So when Blue get to the living room, I'm hopping in front of him to that back door. To run out the back door because the kitchen, so go to the living room, then the kitchen, then the back door. So I'm hopping in front of him and I'm already in the kitchen heading to the back door. She's too worried about what's your name. He ended up turning her around and was like, my name is Blue, like as she requested or whatever. So I'm running out the door. I'm waiting on him though. Like I'm already at the door, but I'm looking behind me like, you with me? Because I'm with you. I run out the back door. and I wait for him on the sidewalk. He run out the back door, and I run up behind him. We fast walking / running at this point. And he like, what are you doing? He asked me, what am I doing as I'm running? Because he didn't expect me to run behind him. He didn't expect me to come with him. He low-key trying to convince me to go home, like, as I'm coming with him. And I'm like, I'm not going home. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm in this with you. He basically trying to tell me, like, I don't got nowhere for you to go. Like, you can't come in my crib, is what I'm trying to tell you. So, and I'm sitting over here like, I don't care, I'm coming with you. You're gonna have to find something to do with me. You're gonna have to find something to do with me. He came to the term that I'm coming with him. Yeah. Because if I didn't come with him, if I didn't come with Blue that night, if I would have stayed home, and my mom would have told my brother, and there's a 12 years difference, y'all, so he's older than me. Like I said in the last story time, he feel like a father figure. And Blue was telling me I should go home, but I already knew Teddy was gonna beat me with his bare hands if he found out what I did. So I was just like, no, because I already did something crazy in the past, and he threw me down a whole flight of stairs onto a concrete floor, y'all. So I was like, I don't want no smoke, okay? I don't want no smoke, like, at all. So I already knew I had this story. So I was just like, no, I'm coming with you. I just didn't want to get a beating. I was trying to run for that beating, I ain't gonna lie. His house is like a good 2 miles away. Think about walking 2 miles in a straight line. If y'all know what I'm talking about, then y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like one of the main streets. It goes on for miles and miles and miles. So he lived literally like 2 miles down the street. But he be taking like a good 40 minutes to 50 minutes to get where you going. Down alleyways. We was going down. It was dark outside. Like, it was finna hit 11 o'clock. Well, it was like 10:30-ish. Cause we trying to stay off of the main street. So we low-key trying to take the alleys up there to his house. My mom's house. I'm got the laptop still open, and I'm logged into Facebook on the laptop. So just to let y'all know that, remember that for later. When I finally got to his house, I waited outside for like a good 30 minutes to an hour with his family. Mind y'all, it was a lot of people outside. And so it was like a lot of his family, and then it was also Allie's from the last story time. Allie's boyfriend was also there too. So it was just like a lot of people outside. So I was chilling with them. They was asking me questions. They was doing this and that. Well, but I used to be real like shy and innocent back then. So when they figured out like I was just a shy and innocent girl, and then they was like, oh, we're gonna try to help you get in there, girl. We gonna try to help you. He not really allowed to have company, but yeah, we gonna try to help you or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, his cousins was out there trying to help me out. I finally get in the house once his mom go to sleep. He told me to wait for him in the basement. So he walked me down to the basement, told me to wait there. I'm waiting there for a good 30 minutes to an hour. I ended up falling asleep. He wake me up, tell me to come with him into his room. I come up to his room, and him and his brother is trying to put the air conditioner in. Him and his brother end up dropping the whole entire air conditioner. Like, not inward, but outward. Mind you, we on the second level of the house. So they dropped the whole entire air conditioning outward. So we was hot that night. How did he not already have an air conditioner in the window? How did he not already have an air conditioner? Why did he wait until he get company to try to put in an air conditioner? I'm low-key scared because I'm like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in here. I don't know. He kept on asking me like, you hungry? You need anything? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm more scared than hungry. Like, I don't know how long I'm finna be away from my house. I was planning on staying there with him for a minute. Like, when I tell you, I was planning on staying there with him for a good minute. Like, I'm talking about a few weeks. We was under the age, like way under the age to be having anything to do with marijuana. But he had some for some odd reason. But he did have an older brother. So over here and act like it's out of the normal. Because when I tell y'all, they did live in the hood. He was giving hood activity. He get the blankets. He get extra blankets. Of course, I denied him on the weed. I didn't even want to try it. Like, he was just like, suit yourself, more for me. So he get on the game. He start playing his game. Like, come here or whatever. Like, you don't got to be all the way over there while I'm playing the game. I thought it was so cute. Because I'm like, usually, like, when guys play the game, they don't be wanting they girlfriend around or nothing. But he was like, come here. And this is why I dealt with him for so long, y'all, for times like this. Because this is not the last story time. But I dealt with him for years to come, on and off for years to come. So both sitting on the floor, but I'm sitting between his legs, leaning back on him like this, and he got the controller like this. Basically, like the controller is this, and I'm like right here, and he playing the game like this. It was, I'm sorry, y'all. I thought it was the cutest thing. It's like, you want to learn how to play? You can play with me if you want to. Blue was like, I got another controller. You want the other controller? He was the sweetest guy back then. I'm just reminding y'all, this is years ago. This is not nothing recent. I was a kid. I'm telling y'all, it's a good... don't try to put 2 and 2 together, but it's a good decade ago. So... y'all just bear with me, because like these stories are hard to tell. These stories, I be reliving it. It be like I be reliving it as I be telling it. His friends is like calling him and stuff, like asking like what's going on, what he got going on, what he doing, da da da. Mind you, I know his friends at this point, because his friends be in my DMs, but they don't be in my DMs for the wrong reason. They just be in my DMs because they know I'm dealing with him, and they be like, oh, you know, what's good with you and him. I remember after I had ended up leaving, his friends was asking me like, how was y'all's night? Like, I heard what happened. Like, it's crazy. Like, it was crazy. Like, why are y'all in our business? Like, I fall asleep. His mom is getting ready for work at this point. Before she can even pull off and leave all the way for work, it's a police officer outside. You guys, his mom is definitely dumbfounded. Like, what is the police out here for? So we hear a knock on his door. Mind you, it's Allie's boyfriend knocking on Blue's door. So Blue walked up to the door. He cracked the door because he know like I'm in there. He ain't trying to deal with his mom or nothing. What if his mom walked past and like, you know what I mean? And they like, oh, he like, you got a problem, bro. You got the police outside. He go out. I'm waiting in the room like, oh my gosh, please don't make it be for me. I don't even know why I thought it wasn't for me. Hey, like, hopefully it's like they're not here for me. Hopefully they're not here for me. He come back a good 10 minutes later and was like, hey, you gotta go. You gotta get your son. I didn't even have nothing. I just had my shoes and my jacket. So I didn't even have nothing. I guess the way they found me was that I guess my mom told my brother that night. My brother opened up my Facebook account. His address is inside of our conversations on Facebook. So that's how he found out where I was. Yes. They found out that I was also having company more often than just that night. So I was in a pretty big like a lot of trouble, you guys. Basically told me like I gotta get my jacket and I gotta go. I got my jacket, gave him a kiss, gave him a hug. He walked me outside. And when I say walk of shame, y'all, I mean walk of shame. Mom is standing outside like y'all making me late for work. Blue, don't ever bring no girl in here without, you know, me knowing about it, because I don't like the police showing up to my house. They was getting ready to search my house just because they thought I was holding some girl and I didn't even know she was here. Mind y'all, weed was not legal back then and they had a lot of it in there. She had a right to be mad for sure. It was on some mess. Tell me that they gotta drive me back to my mom's house because at this time I was a minor. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Oh, but they like not taking. They was like, if you don't get in the car, we just gonna put you in handcuffs and just take you. So I just hopped in the car. At the back window at Blue. Like on the way home, I remember the cops, they just kept asking me questions. Like questions. Like, oh, what was you doing? What did you think was gonna happen? Why everybody want to text me right now when I'm doing a story time? Like, I know y'all been hearing how much my phone be going off this whole time. Now everybody want to text me I'm doing a story time. I've seen was the amount of phone calls I was getting before I started this story time. Anyways, child, I do it all for y'all, and it's all for y'all. So I be hanging up on people all for y'all. Yes, I do. I hang up on people for y'all so I get y'all story time out. I love you guys. Love me back. Give me love. I ain't gonna lie, one police officer talking on he talking big stuff. He talking a lot of stuff. He talking a lot of like, oh, if my daughter would have did this. And yeah, he's saying a lot of that. So I'm like, all right, I ain't really trying to talk to you. Other one like, why would you do something like this? Your mom really seemed like she care about you and love you. My mom love me. I'm not real nice about that. I know my mom love me. I know my brother care about me. but love. You know what I know, y'all. Y'all was saying the same thing. Like, my brother is crazy. Teddy is crazy. But me and Blue kept talking after that. Me and Blue are still going strong after that. That happened. That it kind of like made us like a little bit distanced. And I could tell y'all, things were not the same after that day. Things were not as romantic. I feel like he didn't mess with me the same way as he used to after that day. Both in the wrong though, but I think I kind of like inserted myself a little bit too much that night, I guess. I only make it to my house. I walk in the living room. My brother and mom already on my laptop with the computer open. They done seen everything. They done read everything. They done known everything. I was just like already crying because I already knew I was in trouble and I didn't want to get hit. Surprisingly, I didn't get hit though. I just got a very long talking to from my mom and a good screaming from Teddy. I didn't get my computer back for a little minute. They went back to work again. I was already on the house phone. But before they left, I had took this long nap. Like, I'm talking about long nap. Long. Like, this really long nap. Because I was just so tired from that night. I guess I couldn't feel scared anymore. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just sleep because I know everyone's mad at me right now. So I'm gonna just sleep until they leave for work. And then I'm gonna go downstairs and get me something to eat. And I'm gonna call Blue, which I did. I think I sat there and watched Bad Girls Club for the rest of the night. That's the end of the story time. Like, I see it in the story time. I'm glad you guys sat here and watched this till the end. Thank you so much. I know it was like a little short one. But yeah, that's how I ran away with my ex. There's another time where I ran away with my ex. Let me know if y'all want that one. I feel like that one's not as bad though. But I was still crazy. Like, I was still wild. But this is before I had a kid, y'all. This story right here is before I had a kid. So don't go thinking I got the responsibility of a kid and just ran away and left her with my mom. No. Yes, you guys. I did not have a kid at this time. Say years later. We sit outside in the parking lot, me and Blue. Reminiscing, like, I'm talking about school. He talking about a lot, okay? We just talking. Tell me why he go on to tell me, yeah, you know all them years ago, I actually did take a few games from your brother. Now I know my brother was not tripping. And I know I look like a really bad sister, you guys. But, yeah, I didn't even know. I really didn't even know. If I would have known earlier than that, then I would have stopped it. But yeah, after he told me that, it really opened my eyes. We do not no longer talk. I know you guys are going to ask or whatever because I said that we kept talking years later and we were on and off. We stopped talking for good. Like, that was our last relationship, 2020 or 2021. 2020, beginning of 2021. That was the end of it for us. I know it's like I'm not as happy and bubbly right now. I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm trying to I don't know, I'm trying to keep it up for y'all. I'm glad I was able to get y'all this short little story time. I know it was short, but y'all can't run me in too deep. I mean, y'all asked for 2. This is 2. Thank y'all for watching 2 this week. Thank y'all for motivating me to get to 2 videos out this week. I promise y'all it'll be some more juice coming. And thank you guys for watching. I'll be back soon with another bang banger. Love y'all.